The lack of mentorship, both giving and receiving, has destroyed more careers than AI will ever hope to destroy. Hey everyone, I'm Michael. I'm a software developer with 25 years experience, and I run a small consulting firm in East Texas called Coexius. I've also written a book called Beyond the Commit, The Human Side of Software Development. As you can imagine, over 25 years, I've worked with a lot of software developers, from the young adults who are in college learning all the way up to my peers at 20 plus years experience in the field. Through my experiences and through talking to others who have their own sets of experience, I have found that a lot of younger developers do like to be mentored or wish for a mentor, at least up until a certain point. And that point is usually when they feel as if they've got enough to be able to productively achieve the goals of their current job. This mirrors my experience. It's exactly how I was. And at some point, a few years down the line, I realized I stopped pursuing mentorship, and so I stopped growing. It would take an unfortunate number of years for me to also realize that mentorship was needed in my personal life. And when I started becoming the mentor, because I really didn't have much mentorship past the whole idea of getting the skills I needed to do a job, I functioned in the same way that I think I pursued it when I was younger, which is, here's a problem I have, help me fix it, help me understand how to fix it so I can do it. And until I went through some mentorship and some learning in my personal life, I didn't quite realize that that wasn't really a very helpful way to mentor. I worked with someone once and I realized years later I'd done it wrong, who was struggling very hard, not necessarily to fix the problems, but like that was what we saw was a lack of performance. And so I was trying to help him fix the problems and not really realizing that the real problem that needed to be fixed first was the amount of anxiety and stress that was being created for this individual. And when I finally put two and two together, I realized that mentorship isn't about debugging code, it's about debugging the mind. When your mind is overcrowded with all of the concerns of life and things like that, it is near impossible to have the space to really do great problem solving. I remember my best mentors creating that space for me to exist in. So I think there's a good conversation to be had around what really good mentorship actually is. If you want to mentor well, start with the person, not with the problem.